So I'm going to be sharing a short story. My short story is about our very confusing Canadian weather and how winter likes to break into spring at the times that it shouldn't be here, right? So my short story is called Bring Me a Spring. Let me tell ya a Canadian story. Upon a time, a Monday was born on March 20th of the year 2017. This date was eagerly awaited by young Canadians on the belief that both calendar and weather would bring a spring. Little did calendar know that weather was deeply missing the winter. Calendar was supposed to bear a cold winter months ago, but weather couldn't match calendar's expectations. He stalled between the seasonal changes and brewed warmer temperatures all winter long. So, weather channeled his sadness and restored the winter a week before a spring was to be born. Weather summoned all its might to embrace the winter, unveiling him in pure, cold, icy fashion. Though he arrived at a perilous, risky hour, the hearts of young Canadians welcomed his frosty figure. Snow wove itself into their tails, granting winter a stay longer than expected. When a spring rose from calendar, weather told the winter to stand his ground and squat in place like the stone-cold fox he was. But a spring had the sun on her side. The sun knew weather very well and was aware of his sadness even when calendar was not. A week after weather froze the winter in place, the sun danced and shined as he prepared ya Canadians for a spring to bear. The sun's spotlight on a spring melted the winter to tears. The winter cried, "Oh crap, it's the sun. He's always caring for a spring more than he does the winter. But if it's just between this a spring and me, well, I don't care if a spring was born the other day. I'm not leaving because I was here first. Plus, my shit is everywhere." The winter came and went as he pleased, leaving a trembling spring unaware of her place this season. The sun embraced a spring and said to her, "You know what? The winter is here, but he is so last season. You deserve a turn. It's all a part of life's rotation, standing up to give others a seat. So I'm just gonna pop in with the winter to tell it one itsy bitsy thing." The sun challenged the winter with great energy and said, "Yo, winter, I'm really happy for you and I'm gonna let you finish, but spring is the greatest season of all time. So go ahead, because I'm not scared of you snows. Yeah, that's right. I'll take y'all Canadians outside. How about that?" A spring then knew the longer she waits, the harsher the winter will take place. It was then that weather let go, relaxed, and allowed itself to change. The winter agreed that though his time was brief, he would come again next year and the next and the next. Weather watched the clear skies, replaced the snow, bid farewell to the cold, and welcomed the warmth. Thank you.
That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Were you influenced by kids stories? Because that reminded me of a bunch of them.
Well, my mom is a children's author for books. She writes children's books, so
That's so cool.
A little bit, yeah.
What has she wrote?
So she wrote, it's a book called Rain Dance, and then she has another one called Victor and the Leopard, And she's working on another one. So my mom, she's African, so she tells a lot of fireside stories and stuff like that, which is kind of
Yeah, that's what
it's inspired my sort of folktale fireside kind of story.
Do you do this a lot? I mean, do you perform like this a lot, or do you write more?
Yeah, I mean, I'm an actor and a singer, so I definitely do perform on stage. I'm getting more into doing poetry and stuff like that, and just like performing more of, like written works like that. But yeah.
That's so cool. I'm like performing poetry is fearless. If you can do that, I really envy you.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for being here. Come back anytime. Thank you.
For sure.